Yo, Stucky Slayer, back at it, back in the lab, cooking up something, if you know what I mean. Like, subscribe, do all that. Here's me again versus legendaries. Again. It seems like I do this every other battle. I know you guys are tired of it, I'm tired of it. But as long as there's low competition, there's gonna be a high legendary use. I don't play by smooth gun, so I don't get mad at people that use only legends. But I would appreciate it if you died down on the Mewtwo's and the Landorus's every now and again. I mean, it'd just help a brother out, if you know what I mean. At least this guy's carrying a Porygon. At least that's a little bit better. Well, either way, it's me versus Alex. Let's jump straight in. New teams, just like I said. His hair and his skin are like the same color. Alright, see, he starts off with the Mewtwo. I start off with Ursaring. You know that Ursaring that you saw in the other battle that took out the Gengar and the Ditto? Yeah, this is the same Ursaring. Mama Bear's back. Uses Aura Spear, aka the Kamehameha of the 6th gen. I use Feint Attack because I went by basic Dark better than Psychic. I kind of used caveman logic right there. It didn't really work though. So I bring back in Ursaring, send out Tentacruel, thinking he's going to use the Aura Spear. And you know, fighting isn't good against poison. At least I think. I don't really know. It could be perfect against poison. Who knows? So like I said, he uses the Aura Spear. And Tentacruel eats it up. Tentacruel being a special wall. Yeah, this is the first time I use a Tentacruel. And most people don't really use them. But I think Tentacruel looks pretty cool, if you know what I mean. So he uses Recover. I use Hidden Power because my Hidden Power is dark. So I was just like, it's going to destroy it. But then I remember, Mewtwo X is part fighting type. And if you've been a long follower of my battles, I don't really Mega Evolve that often. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard for me to center around one Mega Evolution. So I just tend just not to Mega Evolve at all. I use Dazzling Gleam, which does way more than the Hidden Power did. So I switch out of Tentacruel, knowing he's going to use Thunderbolt. I go into Marowak, aka Caveman Pokemon battling. Lightning bad, ground good. So he uses Aura Spear. Marowak probably would have survived if he was a special wall. He's more of a defensive wall. I use Bone Rush. If I could have got one more hit, it probably would have changed the swing of the battle. See, 4 hits. If I could have got 5. He uses Recover. Wow, I didn't see that coming. On the edge, he uses Recover. So I use Bone Club. It's basically the same animation, just a bigger bone and only 1 hit. Uses Psychic. Critical hit. I think if it wasn't a critical hit, Marowak might have survived. So I send in Mamoswine. Even though most people use the Ice Shard, I just went ahead and Choice Scarf this bad boy. Hit that Earthquake. And Mewtwo's a goner. So bye-bye, Mega. Here comes Xerneas. And that just shows how big Mamoswine is. I don't know how big Xerneas is off the top of my head, but I know it's a legend, so that thing ain't small. I send Tentacruel back in. Poison, you know. Uses Moonblast. So Tentacruel just walls it, but my special attack fell. But the leftovers got my health back, so I think I'm about 50-50. And I use Sludge Wave, you know, Toxic being stronger than Fairy. And if my special attack didn't fall, that would have been the end of that Xerneas. He uses Close Combat, so Tentacruel, oh, so close. Oh, so close. Look how close that was. Look how close that was. The boy stay at 6, I guess he's LeBron. Then my leftovers comes in to save me again. Withdraws Xerneas. Pretty good idea. Because you know, and I know that Tentacruel was about to get cruel all over Xerneas. Use another Sludge Wave. Another critical hit. That's Tentacruel's second critical hit. So, you can probably guess what I'm going to do. Yep, switch. Switch back into Mamoswine because he's going to use Electro-type move. Ain't even going to touch Tentacruel. Ain't even going to touch him. See? Thunderbolt. Not even going to touch him. So, I use Ancient Power trying to get all my stats up. Not just that, Rock is good against flying. So, I basically just smashed Thunderous's face in with a rock. Uses Dialga. I don't know what type of Pokeball that is. I guess that's a Time Ball. I don't really know. I catch all my Pokemon with the Pokeball as long as I have the chance. Here's Vaporeon. You used a few of the other evolutions, so I thought I'd give Vaporeon a turn. He uses Roar of Time. Vaporeon has a crap ton of health. Just look how much health that is. That's 216 health. Plus I can got my leftovers and my Aqua Ring. If I would have knew that Aqua Ring was gonna do so little, no, that wasn't my problem. If I would have knew, I'm not gonna spoil the move for you, but if I would have knew Dialga was gonna do what he did next, say Thunder, I would have used probably Hydro Pump or something. No, Ice Beam because I have Ice Beam. Because I didn't know he had Thunder. It never even crossed my mind that he had Thunder. So I send in Exploud because I've seen some really good Explouds. I use Fire Blast. And I don't know if it's because he's a dragon or what, but that did not do as much damage as I thought. And I loved you, Exploud. I really did. So Fire Blast again. Trying to melt his face off. Uses Draco Meteor. And Exploud kind of faints. But his special attack faints with him, so that's good, I guess. I send in Ursaring. I was thinking if I was faster, I could get off a Facade. But Ursaring was slower. If Ursaring was a tad faster. Sorry, Mama Bear. And even with a terrible special attack, he could not survive it. Now, I send in Mamoswine. You know what they say, third time's the charm. And here comes that Earthquake. Rock him to the core. So now Dialga's going down. That's how many Ubers is it now? Well, not Ubers. Legendaries. Because that's what Nintendo calls them. And I go by what Nintendo calls them. So I send in Tentacruel. Not because I needed Tentacruel to take out Tornadus. But because since Mamoswine is Choice Scarfed, Earthquake couldn't hit Tornadus. So I went with the best. I had to have him switch out and do something. So I use Ice Fang. It should be called Ice Tusk. Seeing how, I don't know if you know, but Mamoswine has two giant tusks coming out his face. But it doesn't have that many fangs. So, Xerneas goes down with the Ice Fang too. Possibly because he had so little health. Now here comes Porygon Z. He saved the least legendary for last. And I didn't know how he was going to take that Ice Fang. But it did a lot of damage. This is Mamoswine's first hit the entire battle. And he survives. So I use Ice Fang again. And wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Bam, bam, Bigelow style. Ice Fang, eat 'em up. Hand me a fork. So, I beat Alex. How many legendaries have I beat now? I think it's over 9,000 by now. Either way, like, subscribe, do all that. Catch me on News CCC. Catch you later.